All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Friday, May 24th, set today by Philistine. Let's see what Philistine has in store. I say, why me being sent back to a rogue school? I wonder if it's a school. Um, but there's an awful lot of wordplay going on for just 7 letters in that case. I think might be just an exclamation that you make when you see something surprising. But why me? Oh, could I say be a homophone for why me, why me? But then something is sent back, sounds like some word being reversed. To a rogue, could be a cad. And a school. No, I'm not getting it. Let's try the downs. A T and a smile in distress. I'm thinking distress is the definition. What is T? Could be cha, maybe. And a smile. Well, I think you would have to put the A in just for the surface reading. So it may not be literally an A because we already have cha. Distress. Oh, there's that word, much to my chagrin. A grin is a smile. I wouldn't have thought of chagrin as being distress, maybe more dismay. I'll need to look that word up. Spearhead stolen from tyrant's warehouse. All right, I think this is the thing that they have in the Guardian that they would not have in the Times, where spearhead is one word, but we have to read it as the head of the word spear. So we're going to take an S from a word for tyrant, I think, and get a warehouse. I'm thinking of despot, and you remove the S to get depot. I made a joke years ago about the home improvement chain in the US, Home Depot, being Home Despot and providing supplies for domestic dictators. But anyway, so that's a good one. Let's do another few downs. Holy place, thumbs down for old toys. Well, for old toys makes it sound like it's going to be that. But I'm wondering, a holy place could be some place of pilgrimage. Lourdes has 7 letters. I don't know what thumbs down is going to be. No, shaped primarily like a star. Well, are we supposed to take the first letter from shaped? But then I think in this case we don't have enough wordplay, but maybe it is a star. No, pause quickly for something to eat. Well, quickly, I think fast. So then I immediately think of break fast, breakfast. And yeah, if you take a pause, you take a break. All right, that's good. Another good one to get. Rock managed in-house. Could it be an anagram of in-house? That is a rock. Or the verb to rock. There's a lot of vowels. Now let's go back to the, let's try, I did think a CAD, and now we have the C and the D, so I'm immediately thinking an academy is a school. So a rogue, and so I say why is a homophone for the letter, for the word why, which is the letter Y, and me, and all three of those letters are sent back to a cad. All right. How old clothes are rubbish. Well, I'm thinking garbage is a synonym for rubbish. Rubbish. That's what my father used to say, humorously, rubbish. And of course, clothes are garb. Ah, yes, so the garbage might be how old the clothes are, and it gives you garbage. No member of an ethnic minority in America is a stinger. Well, I think from the A and the P, this has to be a WASP, a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Definitely none of those constitutes a minority. Mrs. Spratt does talk. Oh, this is one, I like these, right? You have to break the clue in a very illogical way. So Mrs. Spratt does. So what does she do? R, it means to talk, and that is chew the fat, unlike her husband. She sang of a broken heart with straight love rejected. I think this one might be She Sang, and it's the name of a singer. And I'm immediately thinking of Aretha Franklin. A, and then that's clever. It's an anagram of heart. A heart gives us Aretha. And if you're being straight with someone, you're being frank. And then how is love rejected? Oh, love is 0 or nil. And nil is put backwards. All right, this is, I don't want to jinx myself, but going fairly well for a Friday. I thought the week started well. Monday and Tuesday, as I recall, were reasonable, but the last 2 days, yesterday especially, very tough. All right, I'm now thinking of an old toy I inherited from my older brothers, some pieces of Meccano. And so the holy place is Mecca, and a thumbs down is simply no. Oh, of course, should have thought of that. Shaped primarily like a star. Well, we're not going to get any more letters for this one. Well, like a star could be astral. Ah, I think shaped might be telling us to anagram a star and the first letter of like. And then I think the whole thing serves as the definition as well. Yeah, so I think it's a bit of an and lit. Ooh, so now our rock, that has to be granite, I would think, but how does it meet the wordplay? Managed in-house. We do have the word in there. Rock managed in-house. Oh, we do have the word ran, which could be managed. And there is the French word gite, G-I-T-E. I want to say it's a holiday home. Yes, I think that's right. I won't use the check this button yet, but I think that's it. Oh, how about this must be self something, or maybe beef something. But no need to make fun of such desperate pleas for demise. I wonder if it's simply no need, like somebody who has no need, they're self-reliant, self-regulating, self-something. And then I'm not sure what the wordplay is. Yeah, let's go back to the acrosses and we'll come back to that. Sorry, my mouth stopped working for a moment. Unreliable, obsessive, hiding cryptic, code finally left. I think it might be unreliable is the definition. And around the outside, we're going to have a word for obsessive. And inside it, we're going to put an anagram of the word code, but without its final letter, so just cod. But since that'll be anagrammed, I think cryptic could be in any order. Unreliable. No, not thinking of a word. How about dealt with coffee from the east? Well, from the east for an across clue indicates we're going to put one word backwards. It's going to be written from the east, right to left. Oh, and so then the coffee would be something E, something A, something. I'm thinking of decaf. And backwards, that is faced. All right. Analyze pretty top and bottom. Oh, the pretty top could be the first letter of pretty, a P. Oh, yes. And another word for bottom is arse. I don't know if you'd see that in the Times or the Telegraph. But to parse something could be to analyze it. It's rot, solve the problem. Something like work it out. I see that it's rot is an anagram of sort it. And so this is one of those clues where the answer really provides the wordplay. Sort it is out or anagrammed. Okay. Intricate work. Are boys going berserk with spray can? I presume it's going to be some very intricate craft work. Not the band, but just craft, like embroidery, stitching, scrimshaw. No, let's go back to the downs. Bag up, very cautious bird. No, I'm thinking bag up sounds like wordplay, so I think it's going to be a bird. No. Save peeled grocer's fruit. I'm thinking it's going to be a fruit. Apricot comes to mind. But then it's going to have to be save peeled grocers is the wordplay. And I can't see APR, no. The sun, for one, may be a bit loud and non-you. Well, the Sun, of course, is a tabloid. And I can see if we take the letters of a bit loud and remove the U, there's really no anagram indicator other than maybe. So I think that's okay. So tabloid, all right. Ooh, so now our intricate work is something B. No? Ooh, this looks good. One U.S. city, hospital with a misguided notion. I think ending in the O, San. Obviously, Francisco is too long. Diego, well, I'm in Texas, so San Antonio. Oh, which I can see ends with an anagram of notion. How does the rest of it work? Also, why is the definition one U.S. city? I think the one is superfluous there. Could simply be U.S. city hospital. Okay. But so I think that's the A is the A, and then misguided notion. So a hospital must be San. How is hospital equal to San? I suppose short for sanatorium? Is that the justification? Anyway, to return gold in another's RMB. I have no idea what RMB stands for, so I think I'm going to pause and Google that. Is it some British pension thing or some department? It seems to be the renminbi, which is the official currency of the People's Republic of China. Now, there's also the yuan, which is 4 letters. Could that be? Oh yeah, I can see. Oops, I can see we have AU backwards. To return gold in another's RMB. I don't get the Y and the N, but let's see if those letters are 25 down. Settle clue for bark would end in the first word end in Y for a bark. Oh, sorry. I've thought of yap looking at the Y, and of course that backwards is pay. So I think this is another one where the answer provides the, oh yeah, so to settle is to pay up, settle your debts. But a clue for bark could be the word pay up or backwards. That is clever. All right, now our intricate work. B something P, that's very unusual. No, not seeing it. Revered creature, that surprises me. Well, there's an answer comes straight to mind of, in one part of the world, what is a revered creature, and it's also something you might exclaim if you're surprised, holy cow. That seems almost cryptic level. Funny for a Friday. All right, taken up in total, pot mixed with ecstasy. So I think the definition is taken up. We often see ecstasy in clues, meaning the letter E. So I think we're going to have E plus an anagram of pot, and it's going to go inside a word for total. Well, like to total as a verb could be to add. And inside it we put OPTE to get adopted or taken up. All right. Steal the show from further back. Oh, yeah, I think I mentioned this in a recent crossword. I don't think it was the answer, but I was thinking of upstaging somebody because the stage slopes. The people in the back are higher up. Oh, yeah, I think it was. Oh, yeah, it was something that you would say backstage to somebody you're on or something like that. What's this word now? Oh, bypass. Intricate work. Or could it be some kind of bypass operation? Boys going berserk with spray can. Not quite seeing it. Let's see. Oh, there is a bird here, a cassowary, and wary is cautious. Let's see how the rest of it works. Um, uh, a bag is a sack, S-A-C, which goes up, and then so is very. That's clever. Okay, our fruit. Is avocado considered a fruit? Excuse me. Oh, I can see that it starts with AV, which is the word save with its outer letters remove. But then Ocado has to mean grocers. Is that a chain of grocers like Aldi or something? I don't get that. Let's see. Oh, how about a coronary bypass? I think intricate work is a very obtuse, abstract definition for a coronary bypass. I think they could have even have said intricate operation or something like that. All right, so we do have boys in the anagram. Oh, I think it might just simply be boys spray can. Anagrammed? No, because we need two O's. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and use the check this button. It is correct. Yeah, I'm going to have to rely on 15 squared to decipher that for me. Decoration for military march is cheap stuff as well. Well, as well, I'm thinking two, and cheap stuff can be described as tat. And so I know there is the Edinburgh tattoo, and Aztec Camera had some song about the royal tattoo, I think. But I'm really not sure what a tattoo is. Maybe it's a triple, maybe a decoration, as in a skin decoration is a tattoo, a military march is a tattoo, and then tattoo. I think that might be how it works. Oh, all right. This looks like self something in. That's interesting. The O something Y. Self embodying. Is that a word? No need to make fun of such desperate pleas for demise. I'm having trouble with that one. How about now our unreliable, obsessive, Hiding cryptic code finally left. Oh, maybe it ends in an L. Unreliable. Seems like it's going to be an UN. It could be an IN. Yeah, I'm going to have to resort to wordplays.com, but I got pretty far into today's crossword before I had to look that up. So we'll see what words fit this letter pattern. That's a funny word. I suppose I should have thought that an obsessive could be described as anal. And so now the anagram of code is ECDO. And then where does the T come from? Oh, it's the last letter of left, of course, finally left. Yes. So unreliable as in, well, there's anecdotal evidence, I suppose. All right. All right, anything coming to me on this? I'm going to pause and run through the alphabet and see what that first letter of the second word might be. Oh, I did have to look at word plays again. And the definition here is, I think, no need to make fun of such. And that is self-parodying. My goodness, what a word. Anyway, so no need to make fun of that. Desperate, I think, is an anagram of please for, yeah, which is the first 8 letters, and then the last 5 are dying, which is demise. Oh. All right, well, I finished in quite a good time. I didn't have to reveal any. Let's check all and see if I spelt any wrong or got any wrong. No, even yuan is correct. All right, let's head over to 15 squared to explain a few I didn't quite get. All right, today's blog is by Eileen. Philistine rounds off a good week of puzzles. Whole gamut of clue types. Proper use of ellipsis, all right. Anyway, let's see. The ones I had problems with, I think the across I did well, so I'm just saying garbage, a reminder of the 14 across. Oh, anecdotal maybe, story of Cary Grant. How old Cary Grant? Old Cary Grant, fine, how are you? Okay. I think until, our boys and spray can, okay. Oh, Philistine, occasional reference to his day job. So is he a heart surgeon? My goodness. Yes, san is sanatorium, so that's why it's a hospital. No real explanation of why it's 1. Now, I think that Eileen is saying proper use of ellipsis here. Oh, so it is, yes. So I didn't really, I think because often the ellipses don't make sense, but here it is 1 US city and it is in another New York. All right. And then I think I understood everything else in the acrosses downs. Yes, so I think it is an and lit. So I just wanted to check that. And a geet is a house. No further information there. Yeah, no need to make fun of such. I would agree with that. Please for dying. So yes, it's not a full anagram. It's anagram plus a charade. Cassowary, all right. Yeah, so grocer. Yeah, I'm afraid to click on the link, but let's go ahead and, is it a link? Ah, So it is a brand name. Okay, that's. I'm sure there'll be people complaining here about that. And then 22, decoration for military march. So yeah, it is. I think it's double definition plus a charade. No one complaining about avocado yet. I would expect Jeff from Down Under to mention it. No, I'm not seeing it yet. Anyone complaining? Oh, there is Jeff from Down Under. Didn't say anything about it. Julie. Just Googled Ocado. Is it? How do you say it in Britain? Ocadoo? Push pineapple, something, something. All right, well, that was a good end to the week. I enjoyed that. Not too taxing altogether. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful weekend.